It is important for you to know the type of person you want to go out with from the onset, because separating the chaff from the wheat is easier said than done. Due to the excitement that comes with a new date and the disguise that people put on these days, you have to be wise before you go into a relationship, because so many men have a way of disguising themselves, hiding their true characters. This includes women, oh, not only the men. So many people put on fake faces, fake characters. You will not know their real character until when they go home with you. But there are clearly some types of men that you should never date, no matter what, because you cannot change them. So don't think that you can change a man. You can never change a man in marriage. Don't think about that. It will never work. Hi, lovely ladies. My name is Nelly. I'm a coach, a wife, a mother of three, and a relationship guide, passionate about helping you build the kind of relationship and love that you will not have to recover from. And in today's video, I want to share with you 15 types of men that you should never date. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, you're welcome to hit the subscribe button, put on the bell notification so that you can get instantly notified whenever I upload a new video. So without wasting much time, let's get right into today's video. Now, these are the types of men that you should never date. And if you're dating one already, you should consider using the door. Now, the first type of man that you should never date is a man who flirts with women. Some men are so crazy that even if they are with you, they will flirt with women. They'll flirt with anything and everything in skirts. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. A man can be sitting here with you and another woman passes. Then he starts flirting with the woman, either with his eyes or he will just turn, like focus all his attention on the other woman, and you are sitting there with him. This type of men like those big ass, those big ass and big boobs. They are not satisfied. They are not just satisfied with what they have. And maybe you are the type of woman that has a small boob and small ass like me, because me, I don't even get, at least I manage, I get front small, but I don't get back. So if you are like me, you would want to avoid a man that flirts with women. That man is never going to respect you. Don't think that he will change, because he will never change. So if you have this type of man in your life, you should consider running away, borrow leg. Another type of man that you should never date is a man who is overly controlling. This type of man wants to control everything about you, from the way you talk to the way you walk to the decisions you make. No human being deserves to be controlled, because you are not a slave. Every human being is entitled to freedom. We all should have freedom. So any man that wants to control how you dress, how you walk, how you talk, the kind of friends you keep, you should reconsider. Sis, any man that wants to know everything about you is not right for you. Another type of man that you should never date is a man who lacks ambition. This type of man has no passion for anything. He has no hobby. He has no vision. He has no dream of where he wants to be in the future. He is so comfortable where he is right now. He is not doing or planning anything about how to make himself a better person. This type of man is so comfortable with his status, the way he is. He is not willing to aim higher. They are just so comfortable. They don't have drives, they don't have aspiration. They are just so comfortable with where they are and whatever they have. They are not willing to step out of their comfort zone. Sis, if you are with this type of a man, you would want to think twice. Run away. This kind of man cannot give you the life that you dream of. And we don't want to settle for less. I am not settling for less. So you should not settle for less. Run away. Another type of man that you should consider running away from is the inconsistent man. Don't date these ones. Today he is here, tomorrow is there. Today he is happy, the next minute he is moody. This type of man is so inconsistent. Today you people are playing all the lovey-dovey thing, and you will not hear from him again till like 1 week. He will just disappear to thin air. And when he comes again, he wants you to continue playing that love with him. You cannot predict this type of man, because he does not have a stable stand. They are just so inconsistent. This man can decide to stay away from you for some time, and boom, they show up and they want to continue the love from where they left it. If you find yourself with this type of man, it will be good for you to run off. Another type of man that you should never date is the violent man. This one likes gas goes. Do you know who I am? How dare you? Well, you don't respect me. Why are you talking to me like that? Who do you think you are? My sister, if you find yourself with this type of man, also run away. He is not right for you. These men are always hard and they are always ready to fight and argue with you anywhere you find yourself. If you notice that your man is always strict and always short-tempered with waiters, with the gateman, with housemates, then that is a red flag right there for you. That is a very big red flag. Because this type of man, if you marry him, he is going to turn you into his punching bag. He will beat you, eh? Just please don't waste your time with this type of man. He does not deserve you. You deserve better. Another type of man that you should never date is the one I call the mama's boy, mommy's boy. This man does not make a decision without informing his mother. Ha. He wants to buy a land, mommy will know. He wants to buy shoe, he has to call his mother. He wants to take you out on a date, his mother must approve of it. A day will not pass without a mama's boy calling his mother like 10 times. Their mother literally controls everything about them. This type of man will want you to do everything the way his mother does it. He wants you to cook like their mother. He wants you to clean like their mother. He wants you to dress like his mother. I mean, we want to date men, not boys who is tied to their mother's wrapper. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it is not good for your husband or your boyfriend to be close to their mom, but it is not good when it becomes excessive to the extent that he will need approval from her to do anything. If you're with this kind of man, you should think twice. Another kind of man that you should never date is a man who never commits. This type of man does not even know what he wants. He cannot comfortably tell you where the relationship stands or where it is going. He doesn't know the future of your relationship with him. He is not just into the whole relationship thing. And then you find yourself having doubts about where the relationship is going. What I'll advise you to do is to just get away from that type of man and move on. A man that cannot fully assure you of where your relationship with him is going to is not right for you. Don't waste your time on him. Move on. Another type of man that you should never date is the one I call Mr. Perfect. I call this one the Mr. Always Right. This type of man is never wrong. No matter what, he is never wrong. He will blame any and everything around him except himself. Everything he does is right. You don't want to be caught with this type of man. Another type of man that you should never date is the emotionally unstable man. This one is emotionally immature. He does not know how to control his emotions. If this type of man is angry at one person, then every other person around him is going to feel the heat. He is always transferring aggression. This man is emotionally sick. If you find yourself with this type of man, you would want to reconsider. You want to think twice about that relationship. Don't date this kind of guy, okay? Another type of man that you should never date is the overly proud man. Those ones are always saying, do you know who I am? I have $1 million in my account. I have 100 houses in my village. He is very pompous. He never apologizes when he is wrong. This type of man wants everyone to bow and worship him. He always wants to be in charge of everything. He wants to control everything. He is always raising his shoulders for everyone around him. If you get entangled with this type of man, you are going to suffer. I am not lying. You are going to suffer. You will regret it. Another type of man that you should never date is the workaholic. This one loves his job more than anything. He is so passionate about his job that he does not even have your time. If you end up with this type of man, you will end up getting married to the furnitures and all the electronics in the house because he will never have time for you. You will never see him. He's either traveling to China today or going to America tomorrow. He is always on the run, always on a business meeting, always on a business trip. If you eventually marry this type of a man, you are going to see the money, but you will never see him. You will never feel his presence. You will never get his attention. And we all know that we women will value attention over money. I don't know about you, but at least I value my husband's presence and attention over money. So be wise. Another type of man that you should never date is the one I call the guy's guy. This one loves spending time with his friends, with the guys outside. He does not have time for you. The time he spends with his friends outside is sacred and more valuable to him than the time he spends with you. I'm not saying it is bad for him to spend time with the guys, because even you would love to spend time with the girls sometimes. But when it becomes overly excessive, that is when it becomes wrong. If you are going out, or if you're dating with this type of man, if you're dating this type of man, you need to watch out. Another type of man that you should never date is a man who never introduces you. A man who never introduces you as his girlfriend or his partner is not proud of you outside. A man who introduces you to his friends as John, meet Ruth, Ruth, meet John. Who is John? Who is Ruth? He is not proud of you. If you find yourself with this type of man, just walk away. It is not worth it. Another type of man that you should never date is a man with no manners. This one is so rude. He does not respect anyone. He talks to people anyhow. He is so crude and so rash. He does not regard anybody. You don't want to be caught dating this type of man. Another type of man that you should never date is a man who reports you around. If you are dating a man and you people have a little misunderstanding and he start reporting you around, he's reporting you to your sister, he's reporting you to your mother, your father, to everyone who cares to listen. Instead of him to resolve that conflict with you, he prefers to go out and tell everyone about it, for them to come and talk to you, for them to come and reason with you. Do not date this type of guy. And if you're already in a relationship with this type of guy, then I would advise you to run for your life. This is pretty much all I have for you, beautiful ladies, today. If there is anything you want to add, please feel free to leave it in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. I'll see you in my next video.